make a cinnamon roll or a cinnamon swirl bread so that I can make cinnamon toast with it. I have been craving like that peppermint, oh my gosh, Pepperidge Farm cinnamon bread or cinnamon raisin bread, that bread. I've been craving that bread. And since we're not, full of money right now, I can't just go to the store and buy it. So I have all the ingredients that I need to make it, and that's what I'm going to do today. And I did not get my ingredients together, or all my bobbly bits. I personally always weigh my dry ingredients. I always weigh my dry ingredients. I've found that weighing my ingredients makes my food taste better. I'm sure everybody has their preference, so alarm no foul, however you want to do it, that is up to you. Okay, so this recipe calls for 5.5 to 6 cups all-purpose flour, 682 to 744 grams. It says to combine, this recipe is from crazyforcrust.com. Combine 2 cups of flour, or 248 grams. Okay. So, and I'm freshly showered, brand new clean clothes on, so of course I'm going to do something that's going to get me all floured up and messy, because it makes sense. Okay, so it says combine 2 cups flour, the sugar, which is 3 tablespoons, tablespoons sugar, the dry yeast, two packets of dry yeast, and I'm doing the fast rising instant yeast because this says rapid rise, Fleischmann's rapid rise. Oh my gosh, why is that so hard to say? Rapid rise yeast, but I don't have Fleischmann's. I have Great Value, and this is the equivalent. So I hope. And then salt. So we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of salt. Supposed to do this in the hand or the mixer. I'm going to dump that in the mixer now, but I just wanted to do it there first because I weigh. My fingers are a little bit swollen this morning. Okay. Now it says combine water, milk, and butter in a microwave safe bowl. And then you are supposed to microwave it on high 15-second increments until it gets to 120 to 130. All right. So we've got our liquid mixture. So then we're going to add it to the flour. I'm going to take this back off because I don't want everything sticking. So you have to warm up your liquid to activate the yeast. So, okay, now we are going to beat this on 2 minutes, for 2 minutes, and we're supposed to scrape the bowl. That was a half a cup that I just put in there, so that brings me to 5½ cups. And I'm not worried about it if it's too sticky, because we can always add more flour if we need to. So now you're going to put it on a lightly floured surface. It's probably still too sticky. Probably not going to get much kneading done if it's this sticky. So I'm going to sprinkle some flour over top of it. And you just have to knead it. It says, knead on lightly floured surface until smooth and elastic and springs back when lightly pressed with 2 fingers. About 6 to 8 minutes. Cover with a towel and let rest for 10 minutes. It's already ready. So we are going to cover this with a towel. I'm going to clean up. And we'll let it rise for 10 minutes. Let me get a clean towel. All right, so now I'm going to clean up, let that rise for 10 minutes, or rest for 10 minutes, I should say, and we will be back. Right, so it's been resting for 10 minutes, and you can see that it's kind of doubled in size. Cut it and roll it. We're going to cut it in half into as equal parts as we can get. by 7-inch rectangle. And then it says, brush each piece with melted butter. Stir together the cinnamon and sugar for the filling and sprinkle on each rectangle. So I need to melt some more butter. And it just calls for white sugar, but I know for a fact that brown sugar, yep, going crazy. I know for a fact that brown sugar actually accentuates the flavor of cinnamon. So we're going to use brown sugar. So half a cup, I'm going to do a half a cup of brown sugar packed. And then I'm going to, it actually says 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, but I like cinnamon, so we're doing 2. That's how I roll. I promise you that would taste better. And then it says brush butter onto here. I'm just winging this. And then we're going to roll it up. They're probably too big. Come on. For my pans. Roll it up, pinch it together. It's too big for my pan. Pinch it together. It's not pinching because I covered all of my edges. It's fine. Everything is fine. And then seam down onto the bottom. So note to self, the second one, roll out a little bit smaller. So it's in the pan and it will have to rise. I think it takes about an hour. I'm gonna put it over here. I have, my oven has already preheated. And the reason why I did that is so that it would have a warm place. Now my oven does have a proof setting. I've never used it, so I didn't want to do something that I've never done in here. So, all right. Next one up. So we will want it as wide as the last one. So this one's probably gonna have fatter rings since I didn't roll it out as much, and that's okay. Just put it in here. Got it in there. Why not, right? All right, so that's that. They have to rise or proof or whatever you want to call it for about an hour. So we're gonna put them on the oven or the stovetop where it's nice and warm, cover it with my towel, and we'll be back in about an hour. So it's been a little over an hour. I checked it one time and they weren't really done rising yet. And it's still not. This one I think is okay. I'm gonna put this one in the oven. You can see, this one I think is the one that I rolled out too much. I think this one is the one I rolled out too much. So I think that it's not proofing firmly enough. But this one is almost over the top of the pan. So we're gonna put this one, I'm starving. I have not had anything to eat. I'm starving. I'm gonna put this one back in my top oven where it's nice and warm. I'm gonna put this one in the bottom oven where it's baking. Actually browns. So I'm just gonna cover it with some foil. And let it cook that way for the first like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna take this off and put it back in the oven for another like 10 minutes so that the inside is cooked and the outside gets golden brown. I've got one of them out of the oven. So I'm hoping it's done. I'm gonna take this butter that I melted and I'm gonna just brush the top of it because why not? The other one is in the oven. I think I got it to proof finally enough. It's probably not going to be the prettiest little girl in the world, but hopefully it came right out. This was the one with the flour. It came right out, the butter and the flour. All right. Moment of truth. Is it done on the inside? Oh man. Oh yeah. I need one of those give it a go.
Absolutely.
Mmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yep. Definitely good. You can see the inside of it. It's all right. Bye. All right. Bye. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things. I will link the recipe that I used in the description. So, bye, guys. Love you. Have a blessed day.